Okay, today we're going to look at the three sections in Chapter 2 of a book I used to use, but we're just going to use this PowerPoint and we'll go through the slideshow real quick. I'll do them in three separate videos so it's not so long. The first thing that we're going to look at is the first people. These are the people that were discovered as the first people on Earth, and it traces back through a lot of things that they did. So the first term that you need to know is prehistory. Prehistory is the time before writing. Okay, so when we see cave paintings and stuff like that, it's the time before writings. A hominid is somebody that's they're human-like. So the first hominids were discovered by Mary and Louis Leakey. Lucy is probably the oldest hominid that was found. She lived 3 million years ago, and she was one of the first to walk on 2 legs. Tim White actually found someone even older than that, from about 4.4 million years ago. Groups of hominids appeared about 3 million years ago. We'll look at a chart here in just a second. Upright man are people that walked upright on 2 legs. They were called Homo erectus, and we'll talk about what those 3 mean in just a little bit. So when we get to this chart, there's been 3 different sections of man. You have Homo habilis. Homo means man. Okay, so Homo habilis. Habilis means handyman. They became more like humans over time. This is who Louis and his wife Mary found. They were hominids. They were close to humans. And then they evolved a little bit into Homo erectus. Erectus means upright. So that means that they were the ones that completely walked on 2 feet like we do today. And then what we are today are Homo sapiens. Sapiens means wise or intelligent, the ability to think for yourselves. So that was the third group. The first group of people lived in a group called Paleolithic. Paleolithic means the old Stone Age. Okay. This is where they used tools for the first time. The earliest tools that can be found are in East Africa. They're about 2.6 million years old. Each stone was hit with another to create a sharp edge, and the one that wasn't sharp was used as a handle. Not really worried about that. Then they started getting together and living in societies called hunter-gatherer societies. That means that the men would go out and hunt while the women and kids stayed back and gathered food and made everything safe at the campsite. Remember what a society is. A society is a community of people who share a common culture. Hunter-gatherers would move around and they would go place to place trying to find something to eat. Now, if we look at this is hunter-gatherers. Okay, you can see the men out here, and they are fighting this woolly mammoth, which would give the people food. It would give them clothes. It would give them bones and tarp to make a structure. These would be the young men, probably about your age, out fighting. Hunting the food. The elders would make cave paintings to tell the story. If they were too young, they would be gathering food with the wives, and the elders right here would be making weapons and cooking the food. So that completes section 1. I'll put section 2 and section 3 up, and then you can watch all 3 videos to answer your questions on this site or this assignment.